So many years ago, I was in Shiva's Keren B'Yavne, so I learned by Rav Goldich, Zichron Livracha. He was a Talmud of the Brisker Rav. So he said over the following machshava, might not be saying it exactly, but he said over the Brisker Rav, he said that when it came to the Mishkan, so it says, Kol isha sheidvenu liboy, someone that gives his heart. So he said the Mishkan was built, sounds a little bit cheesy, was built of hearts. That's what the Mishkan was built. It was like really what was holding everything together were the hearts of Klal Yisrael. That's what he said. And the idea behind it is that the ikar of Nidvas HaMishkan was the Ratzon. It was really the desire, how much of a heart you had in your giving. And that made a difference where it was also positioned. So I'll tell you a chiddush neira that the Sfas Emes says. This is Sfas Emes is in Vayikra. The Sfas Emes is quoting, he quotes a Taz. The Taz says, Echad amar be v'echad amamit. Right, usually it says, it's actually in Shulchan Aruch, in the beginning of the first sim in Shulchan Aruch, that it doesn't matter whether you do a lot or a little, uvivachi kav aniv l'shem shamayim. So the Taz says, but what we're assuming that the guy that's marbe is also doing it l'shem shamayim. So isn't he better? The guy that does more and he's mechavan l'shem shamayim should be better than the guy that does a little bit and is also mechavan l'shem shamayim. That's a Taz. So the Sfas Emes quotes his grandfather, who quotes the Pashischa, the Rebbe from Pashischa. You got it right? So the idea, and he says no. He says, Vaday Bo, that the Yesod that Chazal are teaching us is that it really makes no difference even if someone did more than someone else did little. It's the Ikar Yesod is how much Ratzon was there. It doesn't matter if the person did more. This is the Sfas Emes, and he says it very stark. So this is an incredible limud haskel, certainly when a person is giving. And someone told me an amazing story. This is from Rav Shvedron. Rav Shvedron Zichron Livracha. He said the following story. There was There was a big usher that used to give tzedakah, mamash with his ganze heart. Okay. Anyway, he was buried somewhere in Vilna. One of the tzaddikim once went to Vilna and visited the Kvaros and came upon this kever. It said, and on the kever it said, Kappa Palse Leoni Veyadea Shircha Le'evyon. So he looked, it said the name of a man, right? Kind of nodiv. But it said a pasuk for Meishes Chai, which normally is something you write in a lady's kever, not in a man's kever. Kappa Palse Leoni, which we sing in Meishes Chai. So he looked, he investigated, and it was written in the diaries of Vilna that this person was an Ashim Muflug and he gave tzedakah with his ganze heart. And then, what happened was he was in his dalda, he started losing his money, he was losing his money. They even had a base in the convene to see why he's losing his money. They paskin is because he used to give too much, more than Chaimish, whatever it was. He got to a point that he had zero in his house. Someone came, still the Aniyim would try to knock in because they weren't really allowed to go into his house anymore. One day, two Aniyim come to him. He mamish has nothing left, but he's dying to give it to him. So finally, he looks over the house. He finds a silver kapit, a little spoon, and he takes the spoon and he's thinking, how is he going to give it to these two Aniyim? And he takes the spoon and he breaks it in half, and he gives the kapit, the spoon part, to one Ani and the handle to the other. And that was what was written on his kever. Kappa palsa, the Ani, the kaf was given to one Ani. V'yadeh, and the yadit, the handle, Shir Chaleven was given to the other. That was the secret of this guy.